In the neon ruins of a universe long forgotten, where shattered planets orbit the bones of ancient gods, a new legend is forged and fired, and fired, and fired. It's through the vortex of the Android. A machine-born worm, its scales hum with electric fury. Its breath ignites worlds with the raw power of music and vision. It sees beyond time, beyond matter, beyond the hollow echo of the ordinary. Into the strange, the wild, the limitless. Here in the heart of the synth storm, you will find refuge. Here your mind will ride the cosmic waves of art, music, and untamed conversation. Join us, travelers of the unknown, pilots of imagination, warriors of rhythm, architects of the surreal.
Welcome to Dragonsynth Adventures, everybody. How's everybody doing tonight? Alright, well, got 2 hours of cool, weird, fun, relaxing music, awesome visuals, and of course the live chat here is great. All the cool people that show up. There's always all kinds of great conversations going on. So kick back and relax and enjoy the next 2 hours. Let's see who's here. We got No White Guilt saying, let's rock and roll. Let's rock and roll, brother. Evil Author 1776 is here. Let's go. The Nameless One is here. Roused Rose is here. Cool. The main man is in the house. That's right. Like and share. Yes, everybody like and share. Share on your social media and like the stream and all that good stuff. I appreciate that. And as always, I always have to say, and it's always not true, but we'll see this time, that I don't have a whole lot to talk about tonight. And so we'll probably just be listening to a lot of music and looking at cool visuals. We'll see how that goes. But a lot going on in the world with all this Doge stuff and the Fort Knox. Thought that was kind of interesting. The potential to I guess audit it, or see if the gold's there or something. I don't know if that'll happen. That's been tried before, unsuccessfully, so odds are that probably won't happen, but who knows. I was watching Yiz's stream and she was talking about that. That was one of her questions, is would it be wise to expose Fort Knox via Doge? And did her guess, did the panel think that discovering most of the gold is gone or never existed, would that impact the US dollar? Is it worth it? That's an interesting question. The gold is at Fornull's house. I wish. If the gold was at Fornull's house, all of you guys would be rich. Cause I'd start up my own LLC for white well-being or whatever, or at least put the money into the foundation for white well-being as condition that I get to run the department that it funds, or something to that effect, and we'd be pushing the message out there all over the place. And where we couldn't, we'd have the money to fund whatever kinds of campaigns we thought wise to break through the barriers of censorship. But yeah, that would be super cool. Hello, Violence is Life. Popcorn Powers here. The power of popcorn. What is on tap tonight? Music and more music? Heck yeah. But anyways, yeah, the Fort Knox. I don't know. You know, this is just... I'm just... shooting the breeze here. I don't know anything. But my thoughts are, if it wasn't there, do I think it's wise? Well, it could be, because if it's there, that would be good for, you know, the psychological effect, the psychological role it has, even though we're not gold backed. That being there, I think, plays some kind of role in the global financial confidence. But if it were missing, that could, you know, damage trust in the U.S. if there's much left. I don't know. I don't know how important it is anymore. Probably, it probably matters some, I'm guessing. Would it be worth it? Well, if the aim is transparency and undermining the anti-white financial system, then exposing Fort Knox would be, could be a powerful move. But that, like I just said, the fallout could be unpredictable. If they use it strategically, you know, it could be like a wake-up call that possibly shifts control away from some anti-whites running, you know, the financial system or something. Who knows? I don't know. We've had these bombshells hit, and then nothing's happening. So nobody's been arrested with all this fraud. The money's still flowing because, you know, we got these anti-white judges just saying, no, you gotta send all the taxpayer money overseas to fund whatever they're funding. They're just one anti-white initiative after the other. So, I don't know. What do you guys think? No White Guilt wrote, Fornull, decades back there were idiots in the white sympathetic sphere of the LARPer variety who suggested that Knox should be robbed. Wow. What a stupid thing to suggest. Imagine being that low IQ. We stopped talking to them. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. That is pretty low IQ, for sure. Let's see. What was the other thing she asked tonight? You think that the exposure and crippling of U.S. aid, paired with the goodwill of Trump and his cabinet, his team, will it lead the countries of Europe to be more independent and perhaps even end the EU? Well, for sure it would if Trump would grow a pair and start talking about white people explicitly and asserting our right to exist, to control our own destiny, to the right of association, the right of self-determination, which we have just as much as anyone. If he'd get behind what America truly is, the core, the heart of it, then sure, why not? I mean, we could take over the world. We could do whatever, and it'd all be, you know, there's just limitless possibilities, I think. But if he's just you know, sticking to the anti-white narrative and their rules, then who knows? all the mass immigration, the EU pushes all this and enforces policies that harm Western kind. Like I said, the mass immigration of non-whites, forced integration. There's no integration. Forced displacement, forced dispossession. If we can kill the anti-white immoral imperative enough within people's minds, then, who knows, we might get some people into leadership positions who will reject anti-whiteism openly. But until politicians are ballless wonders, they are steered when there's no morals and total corruption. They're just steered by money and selfish interests. When the people are strong as a collective and demanding that the government do what needs to be done, and they back that up with great arguments like we have, and enough of them do it, then I think you could see some movement there, maybe some change. I don't know though. I could be totally wrong. What do I know? And the last one, before we listen to the music, and then I'll check out what you guys are saying. But the last one that was I was listening to was, why do you think there's a stark lack of racial solidarity among whites? What will it take to change it? And well, we talk about this all the time in our community, and it's meme pathogen infection. It's the influence of the anti-white narrative. White people are conditioned to reject racial unity, to reject white identity because of psychological programming, basically, in the media, academia, society, everywhere. That makes us, that puts guilt on us. We adopt the guilt. That discourages group identity. And that promotes the idea that white people acting in their collective interests is immoral. So, I think, that's why. Many white people, another thing they do, and this is from MPs too, is they kind of seek out the validation of non-whites. You see that with the conservatives, because they fear that their own perspectives and stuff, they're invalid unless they're approved by non-whites. And unless they can find a way, and you really can't genuinely find a way to frame white identity, white well-being within the anti-white narrative, within the anti-white ideology. So really, they're never going to get anywhere with that, because they're looking to appease the anti-whites. They're playing by their rules. So we have to help people, deprogram them, or whatever you want to call it. The meme curative, spread the meme curatives, and get people to feel in their heart, yes, you know what? I have a right to well-being as a white person. White people have a right to advocate for their own collective benefit. The white people deserve priority in their own civilization. All these things, because it's those. The opposite of those are the MPs that are screwing up our people, and we've got people who can't see the forest from the trees, in my opinion, looking at politics looking at financial success and these things, and trying to work backwards from there to the USA freeing itself from this corruption that we have. And all that stuff is downstream from society, and the society, if it's white positive, and we can maintain it and back it up, and believe me, we will, once we have the hearts and minds of the salt of the earth white people, then there's no stopping it. And any politics, any political system could work, if the goal is white well-being. Of course, there'll always be criminals, and there'll always be criminals attracted to positions of power. And, there has to be somewhat of a sane system and checks and balances, of course, but I think trying to work the solution through politics exclusively, that's just pointless. That's putting the cart before the horse. Anyways, that was my thoughts on some of those things she was talking about tonight. What do you guys think? They're ballless losers, says Jason. Yes, they are ballless losers, exactly. See, he concurs 100%. They're ballless. Hey, Yiz, good to see you. Hey, Arden Party. Welcome. Let's see. Popcorn Power says, I say it comes down to in-school indoctrination and children's television programming. Thank goodness that Disney has gone so over the top that most all parents are rejecting Disney. Oh, for sure. Yeah, get them while they're young. Yeah, that early influence of the anti-white narrative just repeated in a myriad of insidious ways is so powerful. Those formative years really shape our minds, so for sure, that's a good point. A Red Dog says, I believe this narrative is cracking. There are leaks in the dam that are increasing in number and severity. I see that. You're right. You're right. And the concepts that promote white well-being unashamedly, unapologetically, those are getting out there. Even in spite of the censorship, it's leaking through, like you said. And it's getting to people who have influence, who have made it through the censorship wall. And we'll see if they keep spreading the concepts. We got people like Mark Dice, who has a huge audience, and he does it pretty regularly. We've seen others, though. They start, and then they get the word from on high. The guy on the walkie-talkie, call, shut it down. No, but it's like that meme, and then they just stop talking about it. So we've seen that. Nameless one wrote, but to some actual weebs, I was probably... Oh, okay, I missed the first part. No, okay. Okay, I'm jumping into a conversation with someone else that I'm jumping right back out of. Let's see. I don't suck at life, Janice. Cheers. With a cup of coffee, everyone, but also bummer. I missed the Ivan. He's the sleepyhead tonight, I guess. Ivan. Yeah, I haven't seen Ivan yet. Isn't that terrible what happened to Ivan? You guys hear Ivan? Ivan the Huggable is awesome meme warrior on social media, getting, 100,000 views or more sometimes. Just perfect timing, perfect phrasing. And of course, the anti-whites shut him down. Permanent ban. Because they hate white well-being. They don't want us to collectivize. They don't want us determining our own destiny. Matt Walsh, yep. That's who I was thinking of too. One of the many. Oh, Ivan's here. Okay. I missed him. Or did I already say hi and then totally forget? Oh, there he is. Yeah. Hey, Ivan. Super champion right there. As much as Ivan wants to stay and watch the stream, Ivan is exhausted and must go to bed. Okay. Alright, Ivan's going to bed. I is here. He did it for the cause. Hope we're getting him back even stronger. Yes, we are getting him back, and many of you already know his female wife, Princess Noodles. His female wife, Princess Noodles, is taking up the banner and continuing on with the work, with the good work. Yiz is enjoying some lovely homemade beef stew. Yum. Sounds good. I enjoyed a full plate of 80-20 ground beef with bacon in it. With crunchy, chopped up bacon. Not bacon bits, like bacon squares. Because I want to crunch on it. I want to have something substantial there, not just these little tiny pieces. And that 80-20, oh my god. Don't drain the fat. That stuff is good. It's like it's just dripping in butter or something. Just pile that on the plate. Yum. Tons of salt. Jason's coming over for leftovers. Well, you're welcome to. Yes, it was on sale. It was like 2.5 pounds or something. I don't remember the price, but it was a pretty good deal. Of course, it wasn't the panda massaged, free range, grass fed. It's just the regular kind. And that's okay though. Over time, though, I really do like the grass-fed, and I like the free-range chicken eggs too, because they're not that pale yellow. The yolk is almost orange, and you can taste it. And I can taste the difference in the grass-fed beef now. It used to kind of taste weird to me. It was kind of strong. But now the store-bought, the grain-fed, I still love it. I mean, I'll eat hamburger or whatever, but it is slightly more bland than the grass-fed. Eisenrock is here saying, great job, Fornull, on the remix of Sunset Over the West. I listened to it again on the anniversary a few days ago. Oh, cool. Thank you. Yeah, that was a fun one to make. Hyrith was cranking out the tunes at that point, and so was I. And And I was having fun collaborating with all those people. Yes, buys the free-range eggs too. Cool. Tamuski, good to see you, brother. Writes, you should try bacon lardons or salt pork. Oh, yeah. I've had that before. Side pork. You ever had side pork? Man, that's good. My grandma used to make side pork. It's basically like thick bacon, but you bread it, kind of like deep fry it, and oh man, that's good. Yeah, all my relatives on my dad's side, they're Okies from Oklahoma. She had some good cooking. Sausage gravy, all kinds of, oh man, she made the best stuff. Oh, nice, Evil Author. 24 a day. That's impressive. You must have a lot of hens. How many? How many are they laying a day or a week? If not enough to even count per day. I don't know. I don't know about that too much. Fornull and Rouse Rose know how to cook. Carlisle Cockatoo is an expert cook and baker, and so is Yiz the Eunuch. Yes. Well, I don't know about... I'll take your word for it that Carlisle cooks good, and Yiz. I believe it. I totally believe it. Someday we'll all have to have a big potluck. Jason can't make shit to eat. That's funny. Smooski said, growing up on the farm, we had our own bacon sides. You could cut strips off as thick as you wanted, and there's nothing like that you can buy commercially. Heck yeah. Sounds delicious. Yeah, for sure he is. He has other skills to make up for it. No doubt. Talking about Jason. The psychological warfare defense genius. Our intellectual heavyweight, the white well-being heavyweight champion. Tell us about, okay, so III is asking, tell us about your favorite European mythological creatures. Is the Bigfoot real? Okay, well, my favorite mythological creatures. Let me think for a second. And is Bigfoot real? Well, Bigfoot is not real. I don't know. Mythological, but you never know. Maybe at one time. Because who even knows how reality works? I'm gonna go off on a tangent. You could feel it coming. We only had, oh wait. I want to see if, we'll get back to that, but I want to see if Smosky. Hey, cool Papa J, good to see ya. Okay, we'll see you Wednesday. Thanks for stopping by and saying hey. Evil Author, I mean. Yeah, they're young hens. Okay, 4 dozen. We should be getting almost 4 dozen a day. They really get going. They are young hens. Okay. Well, but how many hens do you have, did you say? Oh, 25. Okay. Okay. So about one apiece right now. Okay, cool. I can cook and bake like I'm Helen Keller. That sounds messy. Okay, more than one egg a day. But that shouldn't have been the case. Okay, he is saying, chiming in there. Well, see, there you go. Now everyone kind of has a feel for how many eggs hens lay a day. I bet in earlier times that was just common knowledge. Everyone knew those things. I'll be right back. My favorite mythological creature is. You know, some of the angels, as described in the Bible, they're pretty crazy, if you can picture them. But some people have tried to visualize them. They don't look like, you know, cherubs or the modern day picture of an angel. They're quite crazy looking. Mermaids are just frustrating, so not them. I don't know. I like the big things, you know, the titans, the gargantuas. I guess I don't know. Guard chicken's my favorite. Ha! Promethean Reckoning. Taking it way back to the guard chicken days. Yes. My favorite mythological animal. Leprechaun. Okay. What's your guys' favorite mythological creature? Do you have one? You know, for all the D&D I play and all the reading of these rule books and all, you know, the monsters based on mythology, and you'd think I would just have a million of them ready, but it's like the opposite effect. There's just too many. I like the mythology, not really monsters, but the mythology of the Fae and the She and, you know, the Fae world and things like that. The little people and that kind of stuff. That's neat. The house spirits and the traditions of our various peoples. Before superstition could easily be disproven, or before superstition was killed and it was more alive in people's minds, it was more a part of their everyday lives. Yeah, we had some pretty interesting mythological creatures, and yeah, I like that kind of stuff. Okay, Samuski here saying, hey, if anyone else in this community likes gaming, try Mortal Online version 1. And he has a guild called No White Guild, and all are welcome to join, and he will teach us how to play. Is it free? Because I don't like paying monthly subscriptions for games. But if anyone else, if that sounds good to you and you can check it out and see, I know Mortal Online 2 isn't free, or I was going to try it. I wanted to just make a character and run around and see, but it costs money, so I didn't. Because I've got other things I have to spend my money on, but... I'm looking it up. Well, their security certificate has expired on mortalonline.com. At least the account supplement. Looks like it's free. I may check it out. I don't know. I don't play a ton of video games anymore. Every once in a while, pick up a game and play it for a bit, but I get burned out pretty quick. But I'll check it out. No, okay, let's see. Fornull, I'm a fan of Tricksters, Coyote, Loki, the African Spider, Anansi. Okay, cool. Ardent Party likes the Tricksters. No White Guilt wants to be taken hostage by sirens and the Amazonian women. Death by Snoo Snoo. Just be careful they don't try and cut off your lower horn. You guys know the reference. Let's see, Justin McDaniel. Fornull, ever watch Ancient Magus Bride? It has a lot of the Fae mythology. I don't know. Maybe not though. I'll write it down. Is it good? What is it? Is it a channel or a movie? Sounds cool. Okay, has to work early, so she's not staying long tonight. Well, thanks for stopping by, and have a good day at work tomorrow. Okay, Samuski coming back with an answer. Mortal Online 1 is free, but skills are capped at 60 points. If you want to go beyond that, then you have to pay. And it's $9 a month. Okay. I could check it out up until that point, if I even get that high, to see what it's about. Those MMOs, man, they're so addictive. I try to avoid them. Okay, I gotta start winding down, yes. I get it. Yeah, she does do a great job. Jason pointed out, and I agree. Oh, it's an anime series. Okay. I like some anime. Okay, Arden Party's gonna be dropping off here in a second too. His sinus meds. Oh man, yeah, those are like sleeping pills. Effectively, it's, I know what you're talking about. I used to take those things. Had major sinus issues for a big part of my life, really, but not anymore. We're going through the 80s and 90s cartoons. Start tracking down for our kiddos to watch. You know, I think He-Man's pretty good. Not that long ago, I watched a bunch of them. Just like at night before bed. They're relatively short. They have a good moral. The background artwork's pretty cool. And it's surprisingly not that annoying like some of those other cartoons were. Throwing the lead on the other side of that door. Oh. He-Man, yeah, He-Man. That was fun back in the day. And you know, I thought there's no way I'm gonna be able to sit through an episode. But when I'm sleepy at night, just sitting in my lazy boy, I've got like a lazy boy chair in my bedroom. And, well, that might have been before I moved it up there. But anyways, yeah, I was actually engaged the whole time. They're pretty short. I really liked the art, though. The background art's cool. Thundercats. I tried to watch that. I couldn't. One of my favorite cartoons of the 90s was called Mighty Max, and it was really good, like good stories, interesting, not cheesy, mediocre crap like there was so much of. I remembered it being really good, but who knows? Maybe I was smoking the ganja or something, I don't know. Like a dummy. Hanna-Barbera, yeah, I like those. Ardent Party later. Puff the Magic Dragon. Isn't that funny that those things when you get older and you realize what they're about. Puff the Magic Dragon. HR Puffin stuff. I mean, how obvious. Those Sid and Marty Krofft live action shows from the 80s, those were wild, some of those. Really strange. I watched them too, like religiously every Saturday. Watch those. Let's see what there was. Of course, HR Puffin stuff with Witchy Poo, and I think the Mayor McCheese was in that one, and the Hamburglar. Wait, I might be getting that mixed up. Then there was Dr. Shrinker and Electro Woman and Dyna Girl. Electro Woman and Dyna Girl. What else? Herbie the Love Bug. Or no, not Herbie the Love Bug. That was the movie. It was like Herbie the Love Bug. What was it called? It was Wonder Bug. That's right, Wonder Bug. All right, Raggy. Yes, Scooby-Doo. That was one of my favorites as a kid. My mom liked it too, so she'd watch it with me. All right, Raggy. Rock roll. Well, no, that was almost that dog from Disney. Remember that one? He's like, well, I don't know what's going on over there. You better watch out. Something like that. I used to be able to do it way better. Speed Buggy. Okay, there you go. Well, Wonder Bug was the one, I think, from Sid and Marty Krofft. What's Speed Buggy? What was some other ones? Land of the Lost. How could I forget that? That was huge. Land of the Lost. I like that. I really like that one. I mean, I'd get into that one as a kid. Oh, was there something terrible on the screen? Sorry. Rouse Rose Road. I remember being young and watching Sesame Street and got to get a glimpse of Oscar's garbage can house. That was pretty cool. Oh, that is cool. I don't know if I ever saw the inside. I always wanted to. Franklin's here. Hey, welcome, Franklin. There's another champ for white well-being. Ruby Rack. Yes, the Ruby Snacks. Yeah, you know what? I missed that picture. I was looking at something else. Normally, if there's something too crazy, I get the name of the image and I take it out. So sorry if there was something offensive on there. He made the garbage can look cozy. Okay. Am Champoin, says Franklin. Yes. What else? The Bugaloos. The Bugaloos. The Bugaloos. They're in the air and everywhere, flying high, flying low. Scooby-Dooby Dibbity-Doo now. Lidsville? Remember Lidsville? That was a trippy one. He like fell in the magic hat and there was a whole world of people with hats. Like their bodies were hats, sorta. Oh, it's funny. Okay. But I like the bridge to Terabithia. Well, that sounds familiar, but I don't remember what it is. Let's see. Yeah, I can't remember. I know I saw that, but I'm not remembering it. I should watch that again. Unless it sucks because it's filled with MPs. Let's see, what else was there? Lost Saucer. Remember Lost Saucer had Jim Nabors and Ruth Buzzy? They had a girl who was babysitting, if I'm remembering correctly, like a little black kid or something, and she was a white girl. I could be getting that one. Dr. Shrinker, I already said that. Far Out Space Nuts. Do you guys remember that one? It had the guy from, what was his name? Gilligan. Can't think of his name. Bob Denver. Yeah, and they were in the spaceship, like cleaning it, and they were, instead of lunch, they pressed launch or something, and then they, were doing adventures out in space, but they're just like these regular guys. Sigmund and the Sea Monster. That was another one I liked. As a real young kid, that's super old. There we go. Alright, what are you guys talking about? A nun was cutting off the hands in an unreal way of a girl. No worries. Oh, okay. Wow, that's crazy. Fornull, did anyone else get more than halfway through the day wondering why it seemed no one was at work before it dawns on you that today is President's Day? Some days I feel so dumb. Did anyone else get through the day and realize that it was President's Day today? I didn't even know it was President's Day. So I got through the whole day. Well, I wasn't wondering though, because I didn't. I went into my backyard for a while after work and laid in the hammock because the sun was out. That was nice. Fraggle Rock. Oh yeah, that was a good one. I loved Fraggle Rock. Yeah. Da-na-na-na-na. Worries for another day. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Down at Fraggle Rock. Something like that. The song. Franklin says, the best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. Is that from the Fraggle Rock song? Roused Rose did not like Mr. Magoo. Made her very tense. Well, yes, I say. Oh, what's this? No, I used to be able to do Mr. Magoo. It's been so long since I heard his voice. Who was that? Jim Backus or something? The guy that played the rich guy on Gilligan's Island. Oh, Lovey. They called each other Lovey. Clutch Cargo. Yeah, Mr. Magoo was frustrating. He is a weird cartoon. He's just a bumbling idiot. Mr. Howell, thank you. Zamuski says, I have the best vocals for impersonation. Thank you. Did I do the Mr. Magoo? I used to do it way better. I can't hear it in my head right now. It's been so long. Biden is Magoo in real life. Magoo has a good heart. Magoo is good-natured. Biden is just an anti-white turd. Leslie Nielsen, I like his movies. Those are funny. They're just so stupid, but I don't know. They're funny. I did it. Okay, thanks. Let's see. I used to be able to do a Cleveland from that Family Guy. It's like, hey, Peter. No, that wasn't good. Oh, no, oh, no. Or something like that. That wasn't very good. And I could do Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I don't want to try, because when I do it wrong, it's like, what in the hell even is that? It's not the tumor. Get the chopper. Something like that. I have to have more lines. What about just doing impersonations now, I guess. What about Christopher Walken? You're talking to my boy all wrong. No, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. Yes, I used to entertain myself and my friends doing impersonations. That's kind of part of the fun of when I was making those audio dramas, was just coming up with the different voices and the ridiculous things you can do with when you don't have to make visuals. You can just you can paint any picture just with narration and funny sound effects and different characters. That stuff took so much work, though. I mean, I was just working on that stuff all day long. It needs more. No, I can't do it. I have to do it off the mic, and then I'll come back. Nah, it wasn't good. It's like, it needs more count. Nah, I can't do it. It's been too long. Can you do Richard Simmons? I don't know. Okay, everybody! No, absolutely not. I would just talk real. I don't even know, because my vision of him, or is just this super flaming homosexual man who prances around in aerobics gear and is always happy. I mean, he puts the gay in gay. He was a very gay man in all senses of the word. More lisp. No, I can't do him, I guess. Yes, I agree. I. The audio dramas are one of my favorite forms of entertainment. I love them, for sure. Do a Magoo to balance it. Mix Magoo and Arnold Schwarzenegger. No, not even gonna try. Oh, Hollywood Squares guy. Who? Rouse Rose is saying, do the Hollywood Squares guy. Oh, all right. No, the Paul Lynde guy. I have to think of things they say so I can say them. I can't. I used to be able to do Paul Lynde really good, though. Yeah, his is funny. What a funny guy. In more ways than one. Paul Lynde, and then there was the other guy, who was kind of like Paul Lynde. Had that kind of funny voice. Evil Author says, Fornull, I found some great channels. Oh, and then it disappeared. Maybe I was hallucinating that. Oh, do that in Hollywood? Yeah, no, I can't think. Charles Nelson Riley, thank you. Promethean Reckoning knew exactly who I was thinking about. That's hilarious. Oh, last time you guys are saying the music was too loud. I just turned it down right now. I just remembered. Fornull, I found some great channels on YouTube that stream old radio shows. Oh, cool. Yeah, there are some good ones. I found a website that has horror and sci-fi stuff. And the website looks like it's from the 90s. It's super old school. I can't think of what it's called. And I don't remember what computer I have that bookmark on. I need to find that again. Oh, it was on my old tablet. Yeah, I'd listen to that before bed sometimes. But, yeah, there are some good ones for sure. Fornull. That's what Franklin calls me. Or did. He would call me in chat Formlow. And, Dinostorm would call me Fornull. That's right. Dinostorm, who's now famous. Who was written about in Al Jazeera. I'm jealous they didn't write about me, but I guess I'm thankful too. I don't want those weirdos talking about me. The balance has been great for me your whole show, Fornull. Okay, good, thanks. Regarding the audio. Gotcha. Thank you for the feedback. 90s websites are fun, yeah. Sigmar Academy. Okay, well, yeah, if you guys have recommendations, tell me the names. I'll look them up, and other people will hear it, and maybe they'll check it out too. I like good, wholesome entertainment. I got Ancient Magus Bride on my list. I got Sigmar Academy. I went and listened to the Jayhawks. Someone told me, check out the Jayhawks. You should play their music on this. I think the Jayhawks, at least the songs I heard, wouldn't fit the vibe totally. And I had heard some of their stuff before. I just wasn't connecting it. They've been around for quite a while. But yeah, I liked them. They're cool. Unfortunately, I like the sound of the MP-laden country of the 70s and 80s is what's like I like the most, that sound. But I just hate what they talk about. It's cheating on people and mess. But yeah, it's pretty cool. I'm sure they'll complain about you soon enough, says No White Guilt. No, I hope they don't. I hope they go, don't bring attention to him. If anyone finds out about him, it's a Pandora's box. He's gonna bring in the whole bunch. Just playing around. I don't mind either way, whatever happens. I'm always gonna be down for our people. And I'm always gonna be me. I gotta be me. I gotta be me. MySpace. Samuski's bringing up MySpace, says that was fun. Even uploaded a track by The Unsigned, a band I was in for a short while. Oh, that's funny, The Unsigned. Good name. Yeah, MySpace. I think I had a band page on MySpace for a while. That was pretty good. That was kind of the first huge social media other than like Yahoo Chat and things like that. ICQ, Yahoo Chat, the Google groups. There was a lot of BBSs and forums too that were pretty big before MySpace. Lately, because of having to drive a lot, I have gotten into original sci-fi stories on YouTube that people narrate. Okay, cool. Evil author wrote. That sounds good. Great art, writes Jason. Yeah, I love the fine art slideshow. That's probably the largest of the slideshows I have. I need to add more, but I still, every time we stream, I see stuff that hasn't played before, so enough images to keep it fresh. And then some just pop up all the time for some reason. Hey Dan, good to see ya. Finally home from work, ready to relax with some Dragonsynth. Hope you are well. Hope you're well too, brother. Thanks. I'm doing great. I am doing great. Real people. Yeah, I knew what you meant, but I skipped the word just because it kind of like threw me off for a second. But yeah, I knew what you were saying. It's not the AI narration or something like that. Yeah, I like that. Flipper, that's so funny. Oh, Roused Roast will like that. I'll have to tell her. Someone mentioned Flipper. We went to the record store one time when we were younger. Not that, well, yeah, actually, we were in our early 20s, so that would have been a long time ago. Oh, hold on a sec. And Mrs. Fornull, thank you. She had to say it when the mic was on. I ordered a poop, if you're all wondering. So, that's all I'm saying about that. From the kitchen. And so, what was I saying? Oh, yes, we went to the record store. And she saw the Flipper album. Maybe it was a cassette. It had to have been a cassette, and she bought it, and we played that a lot. That was fun, like skater punk stuff. The Exploited. Oh, I love the Exploited. They're pretty good. I used to know a couple of their songs on guitar. That guy had the big mohawk. Yeah, the fish with the dead eye. Like the X for the eye. Or something. I can't remember. Yeah, I was big into the punk rock stuff. I went to tons of punk rock shows. I saw all kinds of punk rock bands play and metal. Oh, hold on. All right. Let's see. What were we talking about? What was I rambling about? Look at that. That's a neat image. There's like a ship in the background. Here, I want to stop this. How do I stop it? Oh, I don't have it set up. There's a lot to that image. I love the cheetah skin. That looks like ancient Greece or something. That was really cool. Yeah, some of these paintings you can just get lost in. You can just make up stories of what's going on, or look up the painting and see what the story was, because many of these paintings have stories behind them, mythology, historical figures. Roused Rose wrote Gilligan, going back to Gilligan, Bob Denver, by the way, not John Denver. I don't even think they're related. which is really suspicious that they both have the Denver name. But the Denver omelet. Anyways, Gilligan was also an idiot. Every episode was about him being an idiot. They almost get saved, and Dum Gilligan ruins it! No, was that too loud? I hated that. That is frustrating. That's like those stupid Disney movies. Now you're getting me excited. Those stupid Disney movies where the parents were always just total jerks, and they'd never listen to the kids, and the kids were seeing little people or whatever, and the parents were just calling them crazy, and they wouldn't even look into it. I mean, they could just go look, right? They could just look, but they were so obstinate about it. And of course, that's probably an MP, like, you know, because there's the MP, like the kids are wiser than the parents. You know that one? It's probably how they ushered in the tranny children or something. I don't know, but it's so frustrating. And yes, Bob Denver's character was so stupid. And yeah, that show, that's just an exercise in frustration. And something I noticed about British TV, at least maybe from the 2000s. I don't know. I haven't watched it all. But I've watched parts of it, and I love a lot of British comedies. And then there's other things I hate, because it's like a ritual frustration. Just the man is such inept boob. Just, they put up with everything, and they don't ever fight back or argue back and say, no, you're wrong, you know, and assert themselves. They're just allowing people to push them around constantly and to a laugh track in the background, and it's maddening. It's like psychological warfare. They're just programming those people to be beaten down and just go along with anything. And I know there's that aspect of British society of you know, where you're polite and things like that, but I mean, they take it to the extreme. It's exaggerated beyond reality, and those shows suck. Okay, that's all I got to say about that. It sounds like Sid Barrett, but it's bored. Sorry for yelling. Fornull. It's a good channel. Sigmar Academy. He did a history series. I think you and Jason would like it, but I'm a mere YouTube commenter. Okay, I'll check it out. I wrote it down. I'm gonna check it out. Jason writing, amen, brother. Great art. Thank you. I appreciate that. And thanks for the amen. I'm often throwing in the amens when you're talking. No cam tonight. Nope. No cam. I didn't do my hair tonight, so. Good night, evil author. Thanks for. I'm sorry if that was a few minutes ago if I missed it, but thanks for hanging out. Evil author is a cool dude. Nameless Ones writes, Fornull, I had the punk rock era all to myself. Had my own look about. I really resonated, and my graduation year was 2012. Okay, so you were like fourth wave punk rocker or something. That's super cool though. And punk rock really was cool when it came out. It was a rebellion, and in hindsight I look back on it and think, okay, that's maybe not good, because it's like rebelling against norms and traditions to some extent, but a lot of it wasn't that. A lot of it was rebelling against the fake, the facade of the music industry. This propped up bull that had no heart, no zazz. No, it was missing something. It was too contrived, and so punk rock in that aspect was super cool because it just got right back to the roots, to the high energy vibe, which I really liked a lot of punk rock, especially the hardcore stuff. Jason hated that too, what I was talking about with the frustrating parents and all that. And I'm sorry if I'm missing some of your comments. Pink Panther was a doofus. Well, that's one I kind of liked. And I know he was supposed to not be a good person in real life, that guy, Peter Sellers. But some of those were pretty funny. He was good at physical humor. But yeah, also kind of stupid. The MP that you can't tell your parents a thing, though it's true sometimes. Yeah. Yeah, like tell your parents, dang. They were big, floppy, white boobies, writes Samuski. Where? Big, floppy, white boobies. There you go. Motorboat them. I get that now, Rose says, about the punk rock, but we look so cool. We did look cool. We look cool as we were tearing down the traditions of white people. No, just ruin it. Well, some of it was pretty awesome, I agree. I have a picture of me with a mohawk. I've always had my hair shaved on the sides, and I would wear it up. There is a picture somewhere of me with that. I don't know. I don't own it, but one of my friends has it. That looked pretty cool. What are you guys talking about? Yeah, this is kind of a weird song, huh? Let's see what else we got. This one's called Subcalum Sidereus. It's like Latin. The artist's name is Lord Leviticus. I like this artist. This is more of like a... This isn't like his other stuff. It's cool though. I don't know where those photos are with my mohawk. I don't, like I said, I don't remember even who has them. I don't think I do. I was looking for a second to try and locate some, but I think I have one where it's down though. It's not up. And it wasn't like a fin. Not like that. Not like the exploited. Well, here's me in the 1979. Me and my friend just... I don't know if we were, like, if it was Halloween and we were trying to dress up as punk rockers for Halloween. Right here, I'll show you. How about that? That's pretty young. It's like what was I doing there? I was like a mix of Alice Cooper and who knows what was going on there. That must have been Halloween. Punk rules. That guy went on to be a successful lawyer. Actually. One with here you can sort of see my hair. This is the hair's down. I've shown this picture before. And I have acne, really bad acne in this on my chin. I was letting it grow out more. I got a Sid Vicious shirt on. It's the My Way shirt, and then that's can't remember what kind of stone that is. But it was a cool necklace I had. There you go. Of course, there's this one, which I probably shouldn't show. It was just a joke, but maybe I shouldn't put that one up. That was a long time ago. Watch. One of you guys, someone's gonna grab that, and that's gonna, like, be... Everything they say about me is that. Come on, everyone's tried that mustache out before, just to see how it looks. Oh well. What are you gonna do? I did these one back in the, like, a long time ago. you could make your face, you could like change your race and do different things. And so I did a ape and an Indian. There's me as an Indian. This is the Greco, is called. And then here's me as a Asian. Look at that. Me as an Asian. Those are kind of interesting. Thank you very much. Come again. Don't stop believing. Hold on to that feeling. Street rights, people. Yes. You tried that, okay. I tried that mustache out once. My sister told me I look like a 60s porn star. Nice. I tried it to freak my mother out. Okay, cool. I'm not the only one, see? See, good people here. Oh, my Algeria are gonna have a field day when they put you on the newspaper. Oh, Al Jazeera. Hall of Promethean Enjoyers, yeah. That's funny. You guys. Faces of Fornull, new horror movie, like Faces of Death, yeah. I came back in the house on the mustache, says Samuski. Get these off our screens. That's funny. Just having the mustache get you in trouble. It's an illegal mustache. I bet in Germany it is. Socially it is, probably. You don't see people sporting that one. It's kind of weird. Oh, here's one from Jason was having us take pictures and send them in of us holding the books or something at one point several years ago. It's too dark though, you can't see the other one's Prometheus Rising. That's a good one. Cut that off your face or I'm going to beat your ass. Jason's mom did not like him with that. He told her that all the teachers at school would love it. Oh my God. I'm sure they would. Yes, the one who dares speak words, unkind words about the saint king, just not kiss his ass, I guess would be more appropriate. You were insulting him. Do you have a loyacins for that there mustache? What's a loyacins? Am I missing the joke? I probably am. What is it? Oh, okay, those mustache, something with mustaches, no? Oh, no. I'm always suspicious of those people with those really big mustaches. You know, because I think Snidely Whiplash had one of those. And he would twirl it, and all the villains had those big mustaches. And so when I see someone with those mustaches, I'm thinking, you know, what are they gonna do? They've got a bomb in their coat or something, and they're gonna tie some lady to the railroad tracks. Well, now they just push you. They just push you into the oncoming subway. Tying someone up, that takes too much work. Oh, a license. A license. Got it. Got it. Do you have a license for that? For that there mustache? You got a license for that? No, I do not have a license for it. I ain't got no bleeding license for me mustache. For me beautiful mustache. Mustachio. A mother, Roused Rose writes, wants to talk to a teacher, principal, or cop about their child, and never wants to. Right. No, neither does a father, trust me. I mean, unless it's a good thing. You know, they're giving your kid a reward, an award for being the most awesome student, for being the smartest, the most white positive student in school. You know that award? Yeah, she sounded like she wasn't messing around. If she's gonna beat his ass. That sounds like the Monopoly guy, Samuski. The thin, twirly mustache, a monocle, and a top hat. Yeah, the call. When they call you. Oh, that's cool. Jason talking about his mom. She's fiery. Fiery one. My mom was pretty laid back, but my dad was scary as hell. Big guy. Like 6'2". Large frame. You know, over 200 pounds. And not afraid to fight. Yeah, kind of scary sometimes. Not fear of what he would do to me. I mean, I just behaved. I wasn't gonna mess around. But other men, you know, who thought they would mouth off to him. That never went well for those guys. I writes, Fornull, if you like metal bands, try Wardrum. They have a song called... Oh, yeah, I know them. Yeah, I've listened to... it's kind of like... I don't want to say pagan, but it's like that kind of vibe to it, like Viking metal or something. I know that's maybe a cliche term for it, but... Yeah, I like them. This is what made you the man you are today. No white guilt. Great parents roused Rose rights. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, my dad, when I was younger, I just felt oppressed, you know, because, I mean, he was on my ass constantly. And later in life, it's like, oh my God, that was awesome. And I didn't do that as much to my sons, and I really should have, because I thought, like, I knew better, and that was the wrong thing to do. And then later I realized, you know what, that was perfect. That's how you make a man. Not that my sons aren't men, but definitely, you know, the tough dads are good, I think. Well, yeah. Yeah, Roused Rose was a good kid for the most part. As far as, like, getting into trouble, I remember. Just from high school and stuff. Mooski saying he saw his 5'4" stepfather take on 3 dudes and beat one, chase the other 2 off. He knocked my something out cold for calling my mother a bad, so knocked someone out for calling his mother a bad word in conversation. Oh yeah, you can't let people talk shit on your woman. Put their hands on your woman, your kids, you gotta fight. Cool. Okay, he knocked you out. I could see why if you called your mother a bad name, I would not dare do that as a kid. No way. You were taking a risk there. Taking a risk. That guy's got an ugly face, that Cyclops from the previous picture. This one's cool, though. I like the colors. That candle's neat. Is it Frazetta? I don't know. Didn't see the signature. That's Mobius. That has to be. All that detailed ink. Yeah, the colors, sure. your sons don't fear you for stepping out of line, they won't know what to fear and what not to fear. Need to build up the fear immune system so you're not scared of losers. For sure. For sure. Yeah, when, well, no, I don't want to say that. Nice colors. It's funny. Yeah, that's Roused Rose. I know you're talking to Jason, but that's how I remember you too. You weren't like a pushover, but you were a good person. You well-behaved, well-mannered, decent. Pretty much all my friends were. I did not like messed up people. I didn't want to be around that. And I grew up, making friends at church and things like that, and from fairly decent families that were not broken, and no broken home, just good parents, good siblings. I think I had pretty good picker as a kid for friends. And maybe that was just a lot less common back then, too. Evil Michelin, man, it might have been. Ooh, look at that. They're making like a giant cyborg or something with biomechanical. They grow the muscles, and that's crazy. That's gonna be crazy when that kind of stuff starts happening on that scale. Can you imagine? Scary. I don't like that transhumanism stuff. Hopefully there's some kind of natural safeguard that just stops it. Well, kind of like AI. Everyone's talked about AI being so scary and it's gonna do this and that. And the only scary thing about AI is if people are dumb enough to trust it. But yeah. They got Hitler. They're making the giant Hitler. Maybe. The final solution. Oh, that's crazy. A natural safeguard is our immune system. I had 2 or 3 friends there at the end I could have over, and yeah, my parents were selective about it. The nameless one wrote, yeah, same here. And so my friends' parents were selective too, so I was lucky enough to grow up on a street with a lot of kids, and they were all, for the most part, pretty cool. So I was friends with all of them at different ages, but we all played together. And then my friends from school were pretty good because I grew up in a small town, country kind of town, very white, very proper, known for being strict law enforcement, but, appropriately so. The school's known for sports. And, I was pretty lucky. It's like ideal environment. Yeah, the AI's gonna tell us everything the anti-whites want it to tell us exactly. That's weird. Well, and the music's weird. I was just like zoning out, and I realized, what the hell am I listening to? It's pretty crazy. Anyways, hey, we're getting near the end, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Hope you had fun. Hope it was nice and relaxing and chill. We made it. We made it through Monday, so the rest of the week's gonna be smooth sailing. It's all smooth sailing from here. Yes, the Go Free GPT is awesome. You do have to kind of keep it in line sometimes. You gotta tell it, no, I mean this, but it's pretty good. Pretty good at analysis, especially with guidance. It does require a little bit of guidance. It can be a very useful tool. You can't just come out of left field with it. It's not gonna, oh, I love the colors. This one has the best colors. But it's not... It's, but if you, like I said, if you give it good prompts, it can come up with some good stuff. Here, I'll show you the, or wait, no, don't do that, shit. Let me find the link to it. That's the Go Free GPT. I made another one that was better, but they wouldn't... Well, I tried to upgrade that, and they said no, that violated their policy. But they didn't take this one down, so I was happy about that. Smoosky's thanking me for doing the show, and he had fun to be here with everyone. Me too, thank you. And I appreciate that. More colors. All the colors. There were 3 colors. They were all flesh. Man, a lot of boobs at the end here. A lot of TNA, as we say. 1965, Frazetta. Frazetta knew what was up. The color. All the colors. Drown me in colors. Oh my god. Fornull, or wait, what did Rouser say? Yeah. Yeah, that was some weird music and imagery at the same time. The spider face lady. Exactly. But anyways, what was I saying? Oh, I was just wrapping up. Let's see, I'll wrap up. How much longer? Okay, yeah, the song's only got a few seconds left. So, alright, you guys, have a good one. And we'll see y'all next week. See ya Wednesday or Sunday for Go Free. Be sure and check out No White Guilt's channel. Yes, the Unix channel, Art and Parties channel, all the cool people's channels, Ivan the Horrible's channel. They're all cool people. All right. Good night, everybody. Dragonsynth. Oh, adventures. Well, we're flying through the air on a synthesizer, baby. Dragonsynth. Oh, adventures. Well, the music sounds so beautiful, and I love it all so much.